And you may have noticed that the doctor was sleeping in the background, and there is a reason for that, and that reason is actually going to be found out while we're trying to kiss him. I don't know why I said hi to the mailbox there. Anyway, there's one more person we want to get before we want to go to sleep. So first, we're just actually going to save. I just like how you go, oh, my son is taking a crap. Not really the normal reaction you have to your son taking a crap. I wonder if we can yeah, look inside. Nothing bad ever happened when you look in mailboxes. Oh, there's a letter. Do you want to know more about love? Come to my house. Obviously that was the hint of when we allowed into Miko, that's his name. Miko Shunsuke, I believe is how you pronounce his name. But yeah, that would be the plotline hint on when to talk to him. Okay, so the reason I save is because the next person that appears is going to be a little bit tough. Yes, that's alright. No. Actually, yes I do. Let's look into that. Yeah, there seems to be quite a lot of crane around here. I wonder if it lives near Lover's Tree. Anyway, oh, better get away. As you can see, the police is out at night, and he has a habit of basically shooting anyone he sees. So we don't want to cross his path, and I may actually count the next few minutes, because at the moment all we're doing is waiting for... Well, let's look in the hall and find out who we're waiting for. We are waiting for the underground resident. Once it shows the name. Maybe I should have said the underground resident once all this is done. But yeah, this one is probably one of the more easier ones to find out when exactly they pop out, because, well, you see. Yeah, 3-4 Long Life Town. Miss Fake Glasses. Can anyone guess why he's called that? I don't know, I can't really guess. Okay, that's very nice to know that our hobby's that. But yeah, as you can guess, he is one of the students of the underground school. Saying of days, of course. Perfectly normal reaction. Yes, he wants to come out at 2 AM, Clayton. You better be ready for this fight. But yes, he's a little bit of a tough one to get to, so... Yeah, I'm most likely to go... Ooh, better not get in this way. But yeah, as I said, he will literally pull out his gun and kill you instantly once he turns on his... eye lights. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, you don't want to get caught on them, because... they're not instant kill, but he hits so fast that it might as well be instant kill. Like, you can sometimes survive, but with only 2 health, I doubt that I would survive. And besides, we've always seen him shoot the main character before already, so we don't want to go for that again. And yes, you can actually kiss the policeman, it's possible. And it's the most stupid way to ever kiss someone ever, but I get into that later. There's something in that pipe. Oh, I can't tell. Anyway, but yeah, I cut it. Okay, and we're back, and there's a guy who looks strangely like the Doctor over there, but probably isn't the Doctor. Spoiler, he's the Doctor. Anyway, we have... Okay, she's out, and she's a little bit angry, but she will be happy once... Oh, shoot! She just speeded across, didn't she? Phew. I didn't actually expect that. I mean, the good thing is I did save after I kissed all the other people, so at luckily I just have to go back to that bit. Sadly, I have to wait. Luckily, I will not force you to wait, though. So yeah, see you once I get to that bit, I guess. You know, this game kind of feels like Majora's Mask with the clock. I mean, except for the fact that instead of worrying about the time ending, I'm worried about the time taking forever. So yeah, slight different, of course. Just a little bit slight different. Anyway, fake classes should show up. And I hope she doesn't karate chop me. Okay, boom. Come on. Okay. I thought you could just kiss her as soon as her glasses fall off, but no, you have to wait until she like probably adjust herself. But yeah, to get a kiss with this underground resident, we have to wait until she can't see us. Yeah. Totally not. It's like, really? Oh well. She loved it. And we know she loved it because she gave us money. Well, she will give us money. Oh, look, she gave us money. Yep, 200 for kissing this girl. Okay, as I said, there's this vampire-looking dude who kind of looks like the Doctor and probably isn't, but yes, he is the Doctor. Wow, well kept secret. Anyway, I think at this point it's time to go back to sleep. So as you probably guess, once you kiss a certain amount of people, you can go to sleep, or if you just want to advance the time, you can just go to sleep. Now, obviously once you improve the level, as we already seen, your health goes up. I believe our level should go up by 2 times, because basically the kiss requirement goes from 1 kiss, 2 kiss, 3 kiss, 4 kiss, and you get the idea. And we needed to kiss 2 people first, and then we needed to kiss 3 people, and in total I believe we have kissed 6 people, so yep, we should be able to go up by 2 levels. Everyone's talking about Clint, mostly because the newspaper doesn't publish any other news story. Mr. Retired Bucket? Mr. Paul? Oh my god, my son is kissing guys. Champ. This musical. Chuck. I like how he's reacting to all this, like, oh my god, he's kissing all these people? Because he's overly happy about this, it's like, yeah, get in there, son, you managed to kiss all these people. No, he hasn't really kissed for the first time. His first time with this onion lady, and he's managed to kiss, what, 6 other people now. That's not really the first time anymore. But yeah, we have already kissed 1 person in the next level, so it would have been 4 kisses, but yeah. So we got 3 kisses left for the next level. You don't need to kiss everyone in the game, but there are a few people you may want to kiss. Like for example, there's one that can fix your alarm clock, and the alarm clock can help because you can set certain times to wake up. But you don't get to see that person until much later in the game. I probably won't try and kiss everyone in the game, but I'll probably try kissing the above ground residents, because their storylines are interesting. Anyway, we're fully healed, and it's time for a new day. I gotta admit, for the game's mixed receptions, and as you probably guess, my own opinions is, kind of. Actually, I like this game actually, even though I sound like sometimes I don't like it that much. I do actually generally like this game. It has a unique style to it. It's very special. I mean, all the residents themselves, and I mean, if you haven't noticed, the main character's love interest is basically moved away from a house. He's run away and he's living in pipes. That's kind of weird. But yeah, as I was saying, everything about this game is just very unique, and the residents themselves are very well crafted. Like, I just love how unique they all are. I mean, seriously. And as you can guess, this person is a clean freak and will try and clean everything. Now, as you probably noticed, we used up all of our hot potato. I'm sorry, no, cold potato. They were called sweet potato, not hot. You can get more from trash cans, but it's a kind of risk value because sometimes you find sweet potatoes, sometimes you find frying pans. Okay. I was expecting to find the other thing you can find, but I'm sure we will come across that. Oh, there's also writings. I've forgotten to show this. The writings give some hints to some goals in the game and other thing. I hate the teachers. I hate grown-ups. I'm going into the hole to hide from them. Giving a little background on the underground residents, which they kind of go into a little bit what is up with the underground residents, but the idea is, as I said, is basically a school system's going on. Anyway, so yeah, as I said, you can find cold sweet potato and sometimes frying pans, but you can also find poo pie. And yeah, this has a negative effect on your health. It's only 2 hearts, but I mean, when you're low level, it can be a little bit devastating. I mean, to me at the moment it's not really affecting, but, you know, still something. Since we have enough time before we have to talk to the guy who's going to drop some plot on us, let's go over to Cheap Pot. Now, I might as well discuss what Cheap Pot mainly does. Well, if you haven't guessed, you can buy stuff from him, basically. He's one of the few, well, he's one of the many shops in the game. But you can buy things like computers, which are way too much, visual seeds, alien dictionary, magnifying glasses. These all help, well, they can help in some regard to certain elements of the game. And the film reels especially help in, I believe only one of the film reels actually help, and it's the cheapest one. But yeah, we won't buy anything from him yet because we don't need any item at this point. But yeah, he's one of the many shops in the game, and there's a few others over in the other part of town, which we will go into later on. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, the magician is not around. That's because he's in the other part of town. And kind of like in other games with time systems in them, like Majora's Mask, each character has a schedule. And it's kind of interesting seeing what their schedules are, actually. I'd say a little bit interesting, at least. But yeah, we have the signpost here talking about the utility pole, which we have always seen in previous parts. Not really a nice chap. At all. Anyway, it's just one more hour until it's 1 o'clock. It's just 30 seconds, so not too long to wait. But yeah, the reason we're going down there is to talk about the fact that the traffic lights are not working, so then we can spy on him once he has this meeting with his colleague. Yeah, I'm sure that pole was very dangerous. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is you can go over to this tree here, which does not have a face on it. And you can find cash. I believe the cash respawns every few days, so it's not an effective place to grind, but you can get some cash from it. Yeah, that's actually very helpful advice, and as we always seen, that's probably one of the most helpful advice, but since we're a little bit stronger now, we don't need to worry as much. I mean, we still have to be cautious, of course. Yeah, we can go down now. So, as you probably saw from the map that we saw, this guy's house is right next to a electricity box that connects to the traffic light, so obviously he can help us fix the traffic light to the park. Oh, Clint, welcome. I think we can just say hi. Okay, so now at this point in the conversation, because before he just stopped the conversation there, but since we have actually inspected the traffic light and found out they're not working, presume the character's probably saying, well, the traffic lights are not working. Hopefully he's saying that. The cross walk button is broken. That doesn't affect me whatsoever, because I just go underground to get there. Well, actually not really for the underground folk. But yeah, so his door's right next to that, so you can just check easily. So it's half a puzzle, but I mean it's fits by the fact that you just need to check the traffic lights, which you probably will do without even knowing that's something you have to do. So it's not really much of a puzzle. I mean, you could have checked the map to find out that it's there, but I mean, you would have done the other things first, is what I'm getting at. Again, this is actually noticing the fact that the underground well, it just shows kind of the hierarchy system that's in the game, and the idea that the underground residents are the lowest of the low, and they are forced to do everyone's work. Well, it's a part-time job for them, of course, but yeah. Hooray, we can go to the park if we ever feel like it. Now, goodbye, sir, goodbye. So, of course, now we want to go to the park, because one thing we want to see is the conversation between this character and his colleague, who, we don't know who the colleague is, but it's probably pretty obvious who it is. Can you guess? Come on, I dare you to guess. Come on, come on, I tell you. Come on, you're never gonna believe this. Yeah, I know you can all guess. Yeah, just give me a second. We're gonna cross the road, but first I just need to check something. Sorry, I was just wondering what the noise was. Don't know if you can hear that. My computer's fans is acting a little bit. I think it's just because it's got slightly warmer in this room. Nothing too important. Anyway, best crossing animation ever. No, I don't think the fan's too heavy. Yeah, it's not too heavy. Mr. Sanzuki. But yeah, what a surprise. It's the utility pole. Who would have guessed that that was his colleague? Biggest plot twist ever. When you start doing your job and not just sulking everywhere. Well, maybe you can't. Yeah, you see, that kind of stops your job if you can't teach any students. Now, if you haven't guessed, as we have seen with Miss Fig Glasses and Champ, is that they've both been staying in their halls. They haven't actually moved from their hall, except for, well, to do mundane thing like punching a pole or basically just tripping on the floor. But apparently they used to go to a school underground. And that also explains why the teachers are not at the school either, because they don't have any students to teach. And in effect, the school has no money, which, you know, he clearly states. You have to. I mean, seriously, I mean, we can't do our job or anything, but you have to. You see, as we have the most sensible conversation, we have one guy saying, well, reasonable statement, and the other guy complaining. So this is a normal YouTube conversation. We have the sensible person, and then we have the person just ranting and raving everywhere. Akira, Chulip, a game about salaries. But yeah, we had a little bit of a crisis there. As you can probably guess, the utility pole wants salaries. Of course, none of this helps us with the problem of the rock at the train station. So, yeah.